welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Glenn Drake. In our top story tonight, 3 robbery suspects are in custody this evening. So staked up by the VIPD.
Here we are. Breaking story just took place this morning in the rain here in the State Prophet in Massachusetts. Right here, you see the tow truck here right down this way. What we have going on right now is the recovery of a stolen vehicle. We did have some surveillance in this area from yesterday. Where stolen parts were involved. 3 suspects are in custody this morning. Right now it's around 10 o'clock in the morning. You saw a group of detectives here. Homicide detectives were here. Jonathan Heitzman for forensics. Lieutenants were on duty. This is just in its embryonic stages. This investigation is still ongoing. You can certainly see that the VIPD is trying to crack down on a lot of these stolen vehicles. After all, the VIPD believes that a lot of these stolen vehicles are being used in a lot of crimes. So you could take it from there. So that's what we have. In the State Prophet, we have 3 suspects in custody this morning. We just got here just a few minutes ago, and you see from the footage the VIPD, forensics, and the group of detectives that were on the scene. And that's all we have. Now, of course, if we have anything else through the course of the day on the situation here in the State Prophet, Channel 8 will stay on top of it. We are in the State Prophet. I'm Small for News Channel 8.
Also, the VIPD News, the Virgin Islands Retired Police Organization has added another $5,000 as of yesterday to the reward for information leading to the arrest of retired Police Sergeant Dom's killer. News Channel 8's Nicole has this report.
Well, today was the day the Virgin Islands Retired Police Officers Organization got together. They were a bit to say piqued at the government offering only $5,000 reward for the death of Sergeant Liston Gumbs. Now remember, he was shot down at that grocery store trying to stop a robbery that was in progress. He did not have a gun, but always a cop, always a cop. And he tried to stop and was killed, of course, in the fracas that took place. Well, today, J.J. Ostomac, who is the public relations, former chief David Canton, Patrick Ayu George, and a number of the members here of VRPO made it quite clear, along with the president, exactly where they stand on this. A number of issues here, apart from that, and offered an additional $5,000 to the $5,000 offered by the police department, making it $10,000, wishing other people would join in. They were concerned that in Tortola, a similar situation took place in which the government offered $100,000 for the death of a police officer. Here is just a couple of snippets of the meeting itself that gets you the feeling of how the officers here strongly feel about the Virgin Islands Retired Police Officers Organization and its ability to use its expertise to help the police department and the community.
Good morning. Welcome. We are glad you have accepted our invitation to be here to impart our message to the community. VRPO is very sad, and the community is mourning the senseless murder of one of our members, retired Police Sergeant Liston T. Gumbs Sr. Since retiring, Sergeant Gumbs has been an active member of this organization and showed great concern and interest toward the people of this community. He will be greatly missed by his family and members of VRPO. He was a military veteran and an active member of the American Legion Local Number 90. We would like to express our disappointment, to put it lightly, at the response in this community to the latest murder of our fellow brother, Sergeant Gumbs Sr. He was gunned down cowardly as he tried to assist a worker in a grocery store who was being robbed at gunpoint. From all accounts, he was not even armed. Where is the outrage in this community and in the government, the VIPD? Is it that we have become so accustomed to the killings that another one does not affect us as a community? We as members of VRPO are disappointed with the response of the police department. We have expected that the governor would have instructed the chief of police through the office of the police commissioner to do what it takes to bring the perpetrator or perpetrators to justice as quickly as possible. We are expecting the police department to mobilize all units and in a coordinated manner immediately search for the suspect. As you may be aware, the first 48 hours are very critical in the solution of most crimes. We members of VRPO were prepared to join the VIPD in the search, but the call never came. It was brought to Burpo's attention that several members of the police department and other law enforcement agencies expressed their disappointment at the lack of dynamic leadership response to the killing. We, the members of this organization, believe that the reward offered by the police department is inadequate to produce the quick results expected. We are hereby offering, in addition to the VIPD reward, $5,000 for the apprehension and conviction of the perpetrator or perpetrators of this dastardly crime.
Thomas at the American Legion Hall for a press conference with the Virgin's Retired Police Officers Organization. Lee Carl for News.